All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-game broadcast of SGL. We are post-game broadcasting for the SA versus NIN Sunday, July the 2nd game at 5 o'clock p.m. Wow, what a game. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a recap. We're joined here by SA and NIN. I'll be quite honest and frank. Everything that everybody was saying was that NIN was going to take this win. SA just really upset that train. Started out about 7 minutes into the game. SA got their first cap. From there, the momentum pushed them forward to a 3-0 win in about 21-22 seconds. So what an upset. I don't think anybody expected this. Let's hear first of all from the winners. SA, we have Inso and a couple of other people. Give us, I mean, you know, Sea Monster, Inso, give us your thoughts on this. Did you expect that win? And if you did, how'd you do it? All right. Well, obviously, SA is having some technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. So we've got Inso posting here. He doesn't have a mic, so he's saying that we came in pretty confident. I was looking to stay careful, which my mood changed quickly into the match. Now, what do you mean by your mood changed quickly into the match? You obviously, as soon as you hit that first cap, your momentum changed, and you just decided to go more aggressive. Is that what you're saying?
To SGL.spot.hq.net.
So Inso's comment is that he found himself and his team into in a bad situation and had to go risky. Well, I mean, Inso, it paid off. I don't think there's any doubt of that.
Yeah, he clutched that 2v1 to pull that flag out. That was pro.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Venture is going to post an MVP for that game, but I think Otacon and I and most of the other people watching the broadcast would have agreed that you would take that MVP without a doubt. You clutch played that very well, not to mention pushed the flag where it needed to be pushed. Brandon and the team from NIN are joining us here. So Cutlass, give us your opinion. I mean, everybody thought that that you guys would take this round. What happened?
Well, today I wanted to start some different people, and Inte is Shadow, and he fucked up a lot, and then I almost pulled out a flag when I stepped in for like, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. I think the outcome of the game would have been totally different if I would have played the entire game. But like Bankai, his excuse for the first cap that he lost was his aim, instant messenger, whatever popped up, and he like straight lined into a bunker and got killed while we were bringing the flag back. And we had both flags in base. I was spectating at that time, but that line had never played together before, so I think I made a mistake by not starting myself today, but I really, like I told you before, I don't really care about taking a win as long as I have fun and get some practice for these guys.
Right.
You have any other questions for me?
Well, of course, there's always going to be follow-up questions. I think you know, one of the key things that you were mentioning last game that you guys had played, we had chatted a little bit, and one of the disappointments that you've seen is, you know, having difficulty getting your team to be cohesive. Have you guys started practicing together? Is that something that you know, you guys have come to a hilt of saying, you know, we're going to do that, or is it kind of the same thing as we saw last time?
I really don't have any real desire to play this game as often as I used to, and most of the other guys, like I said before, are busy with work and real life things, and you know, I'm sure if I was 16 again and I had all these people in my clan, that we would have came out on top versus a couple of these other clans.
Well, interesting comments from the clan leader there, or the team captain, I should say. Well, you know what? Well, team captain, clan leader, same thing. Obviously, you're suggesting that we shouldn't really be paying too much attention to seeing you guys pull anything out in this SGL season, which is, you know, unfortunate to hear. Hopefully you guys bring your A games to the next matches, and, you know, maybe the attitude changes a little bit. But for this round, you know what, SA definitely showed that they were more cohesive and a little bit better prepared. Hopefully we see something different for you in the future. Anyone else from the SA group going on? Is there any other questions actually from you, Otakon?
Yeah, I was gonna ask,
for NIN.
I was gonna ask Cut when he decided to pick up Prod, but I don't know if he's still in here now.
I'm still here.
Yeah, when did that happen? And what do you think that he's gonna bring to your clan besides the people who've been in it for a while?
I'm not really sure. I hope he sticks around. He's a cool guy. He's trying to help everybody with some strategies and stuff like that. But I saw a lot of fuck-ups in that game. I think that if I would have started and you know, played, that it would have been a different outcome. But like I said, I'm trying to start everybody and give everybody an equal opportunity to play. Tomorrow I'm probably going to let Inuit play. He's only played for 2 months, and I think that it's cool that a clan would let somebody that new play in SGL, because most clans won't do that.
Well, yeah, that would be a little bit different from what we've seen in this game, because there's hardly any new people on it. But yeah, that's good that you guys are doing that for him.
I'm not really so much concerned with winning as I used to be in the past. I used to be very competitive and stuff, and I enjoy cup games more than I do league games, because my members aren't active enough and we don't practice, and not a lot of people have ventrilo and microphones and stuff of that nature. But if I could go back in the past to 5 o'clock, I'd play myself the entire game. That's it.
I got a quick question for you. At the beginning of that game, and I think everybody was watching the broadcast on that, you were having some issues with Realm. Now, I consider, and a lot of other people consider, Realm to be one of your top line. What happened? Why the choice to not play him? Why the choice to sub him out before the game began? What was up with that? Can you give the community some insight?
That's pretty funny that you consider him to be one of the best, because I don't see it like that. I see it as him being a person that gets on my nerves and talks a lot of shit. But yeah, laugh it up, Chris. But anyway, yeah, he only had like 15 minutes to play, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play for 15 minutes and I'm gonna cap on him 3-0." And I was like, "No, dude, you're not gonna stay in here for 15 minutes." And it's just like, I'll start him in the future some other time. I don't know. He said he quit. You know, that's cool. You know, I'm trying to get rid of the people in the clan that get on my nerves and talk shit to people and are racist and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it was more of an attitude problem there, the reason we didn't play him. I mean, if he's going to go in there and he's not going to be quiet when we ask him to, and he's just going to keep flaming, then we're not going to play him.
I can see where that is a good decision. I mean, it certainly reflects on your clan. Sea Monster, we haven't heard from you until right now. What do you think of the outcome of the game? What do you think you could have done better, or the team in general could have done better to improve, and maybe for the future?
Oh, I think it was said before, there's no cohesiveness at all. It was very sloppy. I've been very inconsistent for the last couple of months. I don't play enough to actually have a good game every game. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, today I was definitely off. And, I mean, Prod didn't have his best game. He has been having very many good games recently. He's been kind of rusty. Shadow, I mean, Shadow was playing good one-on-one, but his strategy was a little off. And I think it was just a really sloppy game, just overall. There's nothing you can do about that.
The major issue was Shadow was over fragging. Like, I was even telling him in team chat, like, when we had the opportunity to pull caps out, I was like, stall base. And then, like, 30 seconds later, I see 2 smokers dead, and I'm thinking, you know, what the fuck are you guys doing? It seemed like my team, you know, I was spectating them, and it seemed like everybody was putting so much pressure on Green Team's base. And you can't do that in the game to win. You got to let a couple through, you know. Otherwise, it's not going to be a good outcome unless you can really out-frag them.
Touche. Well, I'm just asking if anyone from the community right now has any questions as well for either the SA team or the NIN team. You know, I hate to say that we're shying a lot closer to the NIN side of things, but I think with the upset here, you know, people like to see a car wreck, a train wreck. Does anyone on the SA team have anything else to say before I push it to the questions from the community? I'd like to hear from you guys on how well you think your team played together and how things went as far as your strategy goes. I know Dementor was sitting on the lineup for most of the game, and I assume that he was chatting with you guys and helping you out with some strategy. As a good captain would.
I also tried to tell my clan, you know, don't underestimate these guys, you know, just because they're in SA. I mean, they're picking up people to play for them, and, you know, they're not a bad clan, and Dementor is a good friend of mine, and I think they're going to start improving a lot. Like, last time we played with them, I think we 2-1'd them or something. It was like 3-1, but somebody was on our team that wasn't in our clan yet. But yeah, their teamwork's pretty good. They're not as I don't want to insult them in any way, but they're not as able to frag as much as some of the guys in my clan. But that's what really hurts us is over fragging a lot and not thinking about what we're doing.
Very excellent points. Well, if it doesn't look like any of the members in the community have any questions, definitely a little bit of an upset in the game. Not what a lot of people were expecting, but you know what? Congratulations to SA for taking that win out. And NIN, we hope to see some more of you guys in the future. Thanks a lot for joining.
It didn't upset me at all.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot for joining the SGL post-game broadcast. Thanks to Otacon for commentating on the entire game with me. And thanks to SA and NIN for coming out. Take care and have a blast.